This first negation that you're going to experience, we're going to go right back to the early Greeks, and we're going to look at Protagoras, Epicurus, and Seneca, right? So early philosophers who I think outline in a way some critiques that remain very pertinent today. So Epicurus has this argument that the classical notion of God is illogical, right? Protagoras has an argument that classical theism is knowing whether it's true or not is impossible. And Seneca has this notion that the classical notion of God is irrelevant, right? So you've got illogical, impossible, and irrelevant, right? Illogical, right? That's Epicurus. Epicurus says basically you can't have a God that's all good and all loving and all powerful, and the existence of unnecessary suffering. It's a logical contradiction. And so you'll see the argument for yourself. I don't want to actually go into the arguments because you're going to encounter them. But the one is the concept of God is illogical. The other is the concept of God. It's impossible to know. We don't have the resources. We don't have the objectivity. We don't have the time, right? I can hardly work a computer, let alone understand the nature of reality, right? That's Protagoras going like, you just don't know, right? You can make all of these assertions, but we just are too limited to make any kinds of conclusions. So ultimately, whatever conclusion we come to is more a reflection of ourselves than it will be a reflection of reality. And then Seneca, who's the Stoic, says that this classical notion of God is irrelevant, right? For the Stoic, it's like you want to find wisdom and peace and detachment from the world. So you don't fear the gods or anything like that. It's completely irrelevant, right? Whether God exists or not, that's whatever. It's about having this meditative, detached spirit. Right? So those are some kind of ancient critiques.